Okay, so today we're going deep on something pretty different.
Oh, yeah.
The isotone elbow squeeze.
Interesting.
Have you
Yeah.
have you ever used an isotone device?
I have not, no.
Yeah, me neither.
I've seen them.
So this is going to be pretty new for both of us.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about this, and I'm looking at the material right here,
Yeah.
is it seems to be kind of revolutionary in the way that it approaches exercise.
I'm looking forward to learning more.
Yeah, it's all about kind of working your muscles in both directions, not just the push, but the pull too.
Push and pull, yeah.
And that's what we're going to really dive into today.
Makes sense.
So let's start with the setup for this elbow squeeze.
Okay.
The material says you put the isotone under your chin, and you get those handles lined up with your shoulders.
All right. Yeah.
What do you think about that alignment?
Well, I mean, just thinking about it, alignment's got to be super important.
Right.
Because if you're not aligned properly, you're not going to be able to engage the muscles as effectively. Right. It's like anything. You need that proper alignment to be efficient.
Absolutely.
Like a car.
Right.
If the wheels aren't aligned,
yeah,
it's not going to drive straight.
Yeah, you need all the parts working together, right?
Yeah, you need everything to be in the right place to work as a unit.
Okay, so we're aligned, we're under the chin, we're lined up with the shoulders.
Okay.
What's next?
Then we're ready to start the exercise.
All right, so the first part, it looks like, is the push.
Push, yes.
So you're pushing those handles together, right?
That's right, like you're giving someone a big hug.
Exactly.
And with that, you're working those chest muscles, your pecs.
Okay.
And those back of the arm muscles, the triceps.
I could feel it already.
Yeah.
But then, this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
There's this, it says, explosive pull.
Right.
The
pull is really important.
I'm a little intimidated by that.
Yeah, no, I get that.
What's the thinking behind that?
Well, a lot of traditional exercises, they focus mainly on the push, that contraction, the shortening of the muscle.
Right.
But they neglect the equally important eccentric contraction, the lengthening of the muscle under tension.
Oh, okay.
And that's what isotone really emphasizes.
And that's where the pull comes in.
Exactly. You're working those back muscles.
Oh, okay.
And your biceps in that pull phase.
So it's like
it's that balance, that harmony between opposite muscle groups.
Right, like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, think of it as a dance.
Yeah.
A beautiful dance between your muscles.
I like that.
Working in perfect harmony.
So as you're pushing, you're also already kind of prepping for the pull.
Precisely.
And that's what makes it so dynamic, right?
And that's what makes it so beneficial, because it's not just about building isolated strength.
Okay.
It's about creating this functional strength that helps you move better in everyday life.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So much of my workouts, I'm so focused on like lifting, pushing.
Yeah, we all do it.
But I never really think about the pulling motion.
We tend to forget about the pulling.
Right.
But how often do you pull things in your day?
Oh, all the time.
You're opening doors, you're picking things up, you're pulling yourself up.
Yeah.
It's all about that pulling motion.
I didn't know like that.
Yeah. Isotone just brings that awareness into your workout.
And speaking of awareness, there's this note in the material about adjusting your grip.
Oh, yeah.
As you go from the push to the pull.
Interesting point.
It says you have to kind of shift the load onto your fingers for the pull.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
When you're pulling something heavy, what do you use? Your fingers.
Yeah.
It's your grip strength that really comes into play.
Yeah.
So by shifting that load onto your fingers during the pull, you're not only working those back and bicep muscles, but you're also engaging those finger muscles.
Which, again, we don't really think about.
Yeah, we take it so granted.
Right.
But strong fingers are crucial for so many things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not just about opening jars.
Right.
It's about having a firm handshake.
Yeah.
It's about being able to grip things securely.
And improving your performance in other exercises too, right?
Absolutely. Weightlifting, rock climbing.
Yeah.
Even playing a musical instrument.
Wow.
It all starts with that grip strength.
Okay, so another thing that I noticed that the material really stressed is the importance of balancing the duration of the push and the pull.
Yeah, that's key.
Why is that balance so crucial?
Imagine a seesaw.
Okay.
For it to work properly, both sides need to have equal weight.
Right.
Same thing with your muscles.
Yeah.
If you only focus on the push, you might develop those muscles more than the muscles responsible for pulling.
Oh, I see.
And that can lead to imbalances.
And imbalances lead to injuries.
Exactly, which is why it's crucial to give equal time to both phases.
Okay, so it's not just about doing both. It's about making sure they're kind of in harmony.
Yeah, in sync. Yeah.
Like a well-conducted orchestra.
I like that.
Everything working together in perfect harmony.
this whole isotone thing is pretty revolutionary.
Yeah, it really challenges the way we think about exercise.
It really does.
Yeah.
So to recap, we've got this unusual push-pull dynamic, this real focus on balanced muscle engagement.
That's right.
And the specific grip techniques, all in this one exercise.
It's fascinating.
But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? If we're focusing so much on this balance with the isotone elbow squeeze, could this be applied to other exercises?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
And, maybe even daily activities.
Oh, wow.
Like, think about lifting that heavy box.
Yeah.
You're using both pushing and pulling motions, or even reaching for something on a high shelf.
That's true.
There's that interplay of push and pull in almost everything we do.
I've never really thought about it like that.
It's worth considering.
This has been really eye-opening, honestly, diving deep into this isotone elbow squeeze with you. It's really given me a lot to think about and definitely a lot to try out.
It's always good to keep learning and exploring new ways to move and strengthen our bodies.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining me today.
It was a pleasure.
And thanks to you all for listening.
Keep pushing and pulling.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, New Bill.